wheel. Okay, let's see what this Benetton B191 is like now. It's like stepping into an old shoe for me. I raced this car in '92, I tested it a lot, and I always remember it was like looking out of a bathtub, and that certainly hasn't changed. Let's get some temperature in the brakes and the rear tyres. Tremendous grip at high speed. Before you turn into this blind McLean's corner, it's easy on the exit. It's the toughest. As I turn in, the back of the car wants to just keep sliding on me. Go! Onto. Yes, that's much better under braking. Red gate, here we go. Nice apex. This car's very heavy on the steering wheel. You have to think about the gear changes before the corners. Over the Creston. You always have to think about the time it takes to get down the gearbox. It's such a big part going into the corner. Pick a braking point. And into that chicane. That was good. Well, it's like meeting up with an old friend after a decade or so. But what I really want to do is drive that Ferrari. Well, I never thought this would happen. And yes, we're on the racetrack in a Ferrari. Incredible. Get some warmth in those brakes and tyres and see what she goes like. Through the Brundle curve. I can see so well. It's glued to the racetrack. Exactly what I was expecting. One with this car. I feel like I'm part of the car. It's so predictable.
The Benetton was a real challenge to drive, especially with a manual gearbox, and sometimes it felt like a bathtub with a loose wheel. On the other hand, the Ferrari was a supreme thoroughbred. It gave me tremendous confidence right from the start, and I really wanted to just push the throttle harder. Going down to Redgate, you could really stay on the gas all the way into the corner. The car absolutely felt like it was an extension of me. I was much more part of it than when I was in the Benetton. The car almost sort of followed my thought process. I more or less didn't have to turn the steering wheel. Heading down Craner curves into Old Hall Corner, I really was braking way too early. They've moved on so far, even in the few years since I've driven a Formula 1 car. Sweeping then uphill towards McLean's, I could just plant the car where I wanted it and then with confidence ride the curbs on the outside. Coppice was catching my attention. It's a corner where you need really to have a great confidence in the car and a great knowledge of exactly where to turn in. Onto the back straight, it was just incredible acceleration. It was almost a shame to change gear. The engine sounded so gorgeous, but the shift lights were constantly coming on. You could brake so incredibly late and just hit the power hard on the way out.
Amazing. It's everything I expected and a lot more. What I've got to do now is find £1 million and buy this car. That's brilliant.